Hey everyone, it's Missy, and I'm here to tell you all about the last part of our Tempera Resist. So here's my painting, if you remember, and I allowed it to dry overnight, and if you notice, I made sure that I did not paint over my chalk lines, so you can see that my chalk lines are still very present. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this material called India ink, and you're going to cover your entire artwork. India ink does not wash away with water. If it's wet, it'll wash away. If it gets on your hands, it'll come out. But it will not wash away from your clothes. And what it's going to do is, where all those chalk lines are, it's going to stain the paper black. So go ahead and you cover the entire painting with your India ink. So there's my whole piece. You want to allow it to dry fully, so overnight for most of us. So I let mine dry. Here it is all dry. And then I'm going to put it in the sink. And I put it on top of a little board just because, it is paper. So I thought, if it gets kind of delicate, it might be helpful to have a board there. So there's my little board. And you just want to run it underneath the faucet lightly. I was experimenting, and at first I was using my fingers, and when I did, I actually washed away too much of the paint. This is actually the blue of my paper. So you want to turn the water on very, very low and just gently run your artwork through the water, the stream of the water. You don't need to use hands or a sponge or anything like that. So here is my piece after I've rinsed it, and you can see the India ink stained it in some places, and that's what you want it to do. We're creating a more interesting composition. So I told you before I didn't really care for where it just totally, this is my paper. My paper was blue, so it totally washed away my paper, and I didn't like that. So I just mixed up a little bit of white and finished my painting off, and then I allowed it to dry. Oops. And that's all there is to it, and I'll be here to help you, and then you can always watch this video again. Thanks, and I hope you make some awesome Tempera Resist.